Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Risk of Rain 2. Hope you guys are doing very well today. We have another challenge in store for you guys today. I'm going to try to beat Risk of Rain 2 with drones as our main source of damage. I'm allowed movement speed items, allowed healing items and defensive items, but no damage increases for my character. All of the output has to come from just my basic attacks and then drones. I think there's two good candidates to go into this challenge with. I think one would be Multi. He has 2 equipment slots. That means that you could have something like the backup in one, which calls in a drone strike team to come help you, and then maybe like a radar scanner in the other one so you could find the drones quickly. The other really good choice, and probably the one I'm going for today, would be the Captain. With his defensive microbots, he's going to passively shoot down nearby enemy projectiles. That's pretty good on its own, but when you consider that microbots also gets attached to any drone that you buy as the Captain, then all of a sudden, if we can get a swarm of drones around us in every direction, we can really stop a lot of incoming damage with this, and it can become effectively a anti-missile platform that follows us around. We are using the artifact of Command in today's video. If you don't know about artifacts, check the video description. They're really fun modifiers that can change the game up quite a bit. This one allows us to pick our items. All right, this is my 3rd time trying to just get this run going. I've been running around maps that simply do not have drones on them. Is that going to be the case here again? I really hope not. Oh, looks like we're off to a good start. We find a healing drone first. Let's go ahead and hack that with the Captain's ability just to get that summoned in. We don't even have to stand there to watch it. And there's also this little sentry as well for $35. These things just don't move, so they kind of shoot stuff. They're okay at the start of a level if there's enemies nearby at the beginning, but like these won't follow us to the end boss or anything, so I don't want to spend too much time on them. But there's a lot of enemies here, and it might get some value. It shoots pretty fast. We'll pick it up. Oh, we have a newt altar here. Gonna go ahead and purchase that and then fall off the map. That's going to open up the bizarre in-between time for us so we can spend some of our lunar coins. We have another heal bot here. I'll go ahead and hack this one as well. So far I haven't killed any enemies, so I don't have any money. What do we have here? It's a gunner drone. Okay, now we stop and we slay. There we go, perfect. We have some DPS out on the floor now. The gunner drone doesn't do a ton of damage, just like all the other drones. It's 6 a shot, but he's nowhere near as focused as the sentry that we saw earlier. They kind of spin in circles a lot and shoot at really in any direction. For my white items, I'm going to focus on movement speed for a little bit. Again, just a reminder, not allowed any damaging items, but I can get defensive and utility stuff. Oh, good. I thought I zoomed around pretty thoroughly, and I was scared that there wasn't an equipment chest. Here we go. This is big. The backup. Call 4 strike drones to fight for you. These last 25 seconds per application. Now that I have this, I'm going to run directly to the teleporter. We're already a little bit behind where I want to be, and I only have 2 white items to show for it. But once we start the teleporter and the boss is fully formed, I'll show you what our equipment does. So it calls in 4 of these guys. They're just supercharged versions of the gunner drone that we already have, but on a timer. And they don't really focus well either, but you can see those defensive microbots already coming into play. The wandering vagrant tried to shoot big balls of energy at us, but the microbots shot them down instantly. Super duper strong in that regard, and we actually take the first boss down, no problem. Wow, never thought I would be sad to see a yellow item before. I think we're just gonna have to go for like a healing item there. A neural or something. If we can get more regen, I think that would be good. Let me pick up the planula. I just wanted more practice at saying that. We used this last video too. The item just makes it so whenever we take damage, we heal for a little bit at the same time. There are still several chests. I'm gonna see if I can buy really fast. Okay, movement speed's off to a great start. We're actually zooming through the level pretty fast with 7 goat hoofs and an energy drink. Not a bad way to get going, especially when drones have to do all the damage. We're going to go through the blue portal, and we are going to purchase 5 Gesture of the Drowns. These make it so our equipment gets used automatically. We don't have to press the button anymore. And it also drastically reduces the cooldown, especially for the first one. We have 73.9% cooldown reduction now with our equipment, meaning the backup should be active much, much, much more often. By default, this thing has a 100-second cooldown. We got it to a 26.1 second cooldown. That means there should only be 1 second, right? Like 1.5 seconds where the drones aren't active. We've arrived on the abandoned aqueducts. I actually bought this level because it's a lot easier to loot than the other alternatives, and I want to make sure that I'm moving through these relatively quickly. We can outrun our drones, and I think that's important to remember. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Right as the strike drones die from the previous round, the new ones move in and take over. I'm running up the side of the cliff here, following the red rope, because I want to go for the guaranteed newt altar that's located up here. If I get this, I can then purchase the next level that I want to play on that has a chance of having a really good drone on it, although they're very, very rare. I have 10 goat hoofs, which feels like enough, so I'm going to start to get some tougher times to get some block chance in there. I've checked as much of the map as I could, as fast as I could, and I'm not seeing any more drones to pick up here. And so far, still only getting white quality items, which is a pretty big bummer, if I do say so myself. We're going to get some more money from the teleporter event, and there's a few chests over in that direction, so let's go ahead and start the teleporter. We don't have crazy cooldown reduction yet, but the Beetle Queen is here nonetheless. And let's see if we can burst her down with our shift. Drones are kind of close. Let's get the drones right on top of her. New spawn coming in too means that our strike drone should only be focusing the Beetle Queen. And the good news is that I actually thought we would destroy those ads. That was going to be what the good news is. I guess there's no good news. But the boss is dead. Whoa, what? We're gonna get a Titanic Knurl. This is just increased HP and HP regen. I swear to God, if I don't get a green item in 2 levels, I didn't. What? No drones on that level either, so our army really hasn't gotten any bigger. That's a big oof from me. Let's buy the snowfall level because it has the chance of having those drones. And then I guess since I can't get fuel cells, we're just going to heavily invest in Gestures of the Drowned. Now, I think with this many, I'm almost certain 10 of them should be more than enough. We can actually get to start, we can actually start to get more than 1 round of strike drones out at a time. So hopefully our army will start to expand a little bit. Now, there is a cap to how many strike drones we can summon in from this piece of equipment, but I don't think we're anywhere close to actually hitting that cap right now. Let's start to see what our cooldown is. 12 seconds. Nice. Cut in half from what it used to be. My first green item, as long as I don't mess it up. Wow, that's really expensive. Holy crap. Oh, I spy with my little eye. A little drone on the ground. Nice. All right, I'm gonna hack this big chest, and I'm going to hack this chest over here as well. Unfortunately, I only saw the 1 drone. Legendary item. Oh, what am I allowed to get? I can't get anything that would do damage, which is most legendary items. We could get some healing. We can get an Aegis for overhealing, but I don't have any healing. Let's just get a really big jump. Now, this item does have a damaging side to it, but I have to activate it. So by default, it only makes me jump higher. Oh, and I didn't think that through at all. I just got a white eye. Oh, no. Unfortunately, I don't think I could stay on this level too much longer. I've checked most of the nooks and crannies for more drones, and they just don't exist. Imp Overlord is our boss today. As he's teleporting, we're going to call in the artillery strike from the sky, but as you can see, my damage is heavily starting to fall off. We are solely relying on the drones to get the job done. And we're only pumping out about 200 DPS with all of these guys in the air. That is not a lot at all. But hey, we're very survivable. I'm just shrugging off everything that's happening here. That's actually really impressive. Green item from the boss? Is it gonna happen? Oh my god, it happened! This means we can pick up a fuel cell, which will help us out quite a lot. It gives us another equipment charge, so that should be quite a lot more cooldown reduction, meaning we get more drones out, a lot more. There is a cap to how many drones we can have, and as you start to fill the screen with more, you will feel it with your FPS. I actually don't need to kill these guys. I do have some money. Let's go loot really fast. The timer is beginning to become a big concern. We're 20 minutes in on stage 3. That's 5 minutes slower than what I would normally be. We've arrived in the Sundered Grove, a very difficult map for me to spot things on, actually. There is a guaranteed legendary chest here. We could get the thing that gives us equipment cooldown reduction. That could definitely work. Another turret for 235 gold. Oof. We have another healing robot. Let's pick that up. So as I'm cruising around the level, I'm noticing that I'm like literally doing 0 DPS on our tracker. It seems like the drones don't actually stop to fight anything unless we're also... Is this an additional legendary? Because there's no pink here. Bro, I'll take it. We're going to pick up the Soulbound Catalyst. Kills reduce equipment cooldown by 4 seconds. This might get us a little bit closer to the cap of our strike drones. Okay, we actually didn't gain too much power here other than that legendary item. Let's see if we can get through this boss at 25 minutes. It's going to be 2 Stone Titans, 3 Stone Titans grouped together, 4 Stone Titans grouped together. Are we too far away for the drones to acquire that target? Ooh, God, gotta line of sight that. That was pretty spooky. Dude, look how many pets we have over on the left. I think we could still get more cooldown reduction, actually. I don't think we're quite at the cap yet. Has their damage gone up at all? Oh, they're hitting for 11 a shot now instead of 6. In 25 minutes. Oh, no, they've only gained 5 damage. We got through it. And got our 2nd and 3rd green. I think I'm just gonna get more fuel cells, to be honest. I think that's all I'm gonna get. Level 5, Sky Meadows. The level with the best music, in my humble opinion. There can be drones here. They're usually not in super high quantities from what I've seen. We're not gonna get any special unique ones like the big chonkers, unfortunately. I can't show that off today. That kind of sucks. But we also need to move through here at a pretty respectable speed because we're looking at like a 40-minute boss attempt at this point for the final boss. Oh, healing drone for 417. We're going to buy that. Okay, so our damage is really bad. There's an elite here. I have my entire army swarmed around it, and granted, because of the defensive microbots, he cannot get a single attack off, but like look how long he takes to die. This is really slowing down, and that has me really worried. However, we might have a solution. At the base of this hill, there was an equipment drone, a drone that would take my equipment slot and then use it against enemies. However, I don't want to give it my microbots. That would be like intentionally feeding. That's a really bad idea. So if I go over here, I saw an equipment barrel somewhere. Perfect. We buy this. Let's get something really strong, like a royal capacitor. Give that over to this little drone. I need to make sure that I don't look at anything and do this damage myself. Also, I lost the drone. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, another healing robot here. Good. Here it is. Here it is. We give it the royal capacitor, and now if every 20 seconds, it should shock the living shit out of something. Or at least that's the plan. I'm going to get one more fuel cell. I don't know if we're at the cap already. I imagine we probably are, to be totally honest. But that's okay. And then I ran back over and picked up my equipment. I would have shown you that, but I was coughing at the time. We have a really expensive gunner drone up here. All of my drones just fucking died on the other side of the screen. That kind of feels terrible. We have a 5-second cooldown on this summon. Most of the enemies are so far away. Oh, man. Money's really hard to come by right now. This dragon's trying to breathe fire, and he literally can't even get a fireball out of his mouth. I'm not even gonna move. Look at that. Another equipment drone. I haven't seen another equipment box, though. Is that one? Yes, 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 yes. Let's give this one a Prayon accumulator. Every now and then you'll just see a massive gravity well get shot across the map. All right, to be honest, I've looted really slowly, so we're gonna have a really hard time ahead of us, I feel like. And we have a mountain shrine here, so let's see what this boss is like before we even get our hopes up about the last boss. Ooh, control units. Let's move back a little bit. We could try to line of sight this a little bit. I noticed my gunners are not shooting yet, so I'll run directly under these things. Maybe that'll get... Gunners! Will you not shoot at your own kind? What's happening? There we go. New set of gunners coming out. They're doing the job. We're looking at about 300 to 400 consistent DPS. And then when, like, the Prayon accumulator goes off, it's a big spike. When I call an orbital strike down, that's a big spike. But our consistent damage is really low. One down. About to be 2. There it goes. Can we make it 3? It's literally death by 1,000 cuts right now. Death 45 damage at a time. This teleporter has been charged for so long. And there's still so many ads. But again, to their credit, to the credit of the defensive microbots, we're completely safe. I really think I could stand still. This lizard can't do anything. The boss isn't shooting any projectiles. Everything's getting shut down right away. It's actually kind of beautiful. I could see me running this with friends who are maybe new to the game, letting them pick up items, letting them do stuff, and then I just make them safe by removing projectiles. The defensive microbots also scales with attack speed. Another yellow item. So if you wanted, I mean, I'm not going to do it because that would break our challenge today. But if you wanted to, you could go through the game just picking up syringes and then firing your shotgun really fast. And it would also make your team more defensive as well. So let me be honest with you. I think this is going to be really, really difficult. Whoa, too much jump height. Too much. I am not. Oh, honestly, with that jump height, I might be able to skip the teleporter stuff. I was just opening my mouth to say we're going to really struggle to do these teleporter events because we have to stand in such a small area. I think I just ramped up that incline really nicely. I don't think I'm able to do that again. Oh my god! Oh my god! Please! No! All right, let's do this. You know how this works. There's 4 things to charge. Let's get this done. I'm just gonna stand right here and believe. Stand right here and believe. Oh, that thing's scary. Oh, and it shoots really fast. Wow, okay. So 1 down, and it actually wasn't that bad. Most of the enemies were actually killed relatively quickly. But there also weren't that many enemies. Maybe that has something to do with it. Also, the Prayon accumulator was shot by one of our equipment drones, and it kind of totally wiped out a few of them. There you saw that lightning bolt did like 1/3, maybe 1/5 of this guy's health and damage. So even that's not too good. But the Prayon, when that comes in, that chunks. Literally our equipment drones I think are carrying us right now. 2 charged, 1 more to go, and my goodness, we can scale this level super easy today. Whoever thought this pushback pillar was fun, I need to have a word with your manager. I think I figured out. Oh my god, yes! I think I figured out how to get extra jump height with the waxing quail. You just need to jump into a ramp, and then the game really amplifies your forward momentum. Okay, so we're starting the boss 1 pillar early. I think that's fine. The good news is, I think he's only going to chase me, so I might be able to just run around in circles here while my drones do the damage. Wait, did he just tried to kill one? And most of the drones aren't attacking yet. They don't know, they don't understand what's going on yet. We have a pretty decent block chance of, I think, about 60%. Yes, exactly 60%. So hopefully if the boss does get a solid hit on us, we just ignore it. Fuck, shoot the boss! What are you doing? He's right there! Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so far, we've only done 6,000 damage to this guy. He is burning, and I'm really not sure what from because I don't have any gunners that burn. Oh, I do have an incinerator. Yes, I do. Never mind. I take it back. The hammer slam right in front of us is not going to connect. The artillery strike is. He's jumping up in the air. All of my drones are flying, so this should be of no consequence to me. And we can just float right above that with our added jump height. That did go through. That smacked me back pretty hard. If all of our drones were actually shooting, we would have really good DPS here. With that Prayon accumulator, not gonna quite hit either. 5,000 health remaining. It only took 2 more minutes to get to this point. He's jumping from the top again. Let's see if we can call it an airstrike right on top of him. I think if I was a little faster with that, we could nail that every single time. When the incinerator gets in range, he actually does some really impressive damage. I've seen up to 7 fire stacks on this guy, which is a pretty nice dot. But as you can see, they're still not focusing very well. It's like herding cats to try to get them to do something that you actually want them to do. It feels damn near impossible at this point. We do see the Royal Capacitor dealing a nice 1,000 damage there, though. Almost pushing the phase. But we are able to get to the ad phase, which I don't think is going to be much better here. I'm going to try to not be in the middle of the map, try to line of sight some of this stuff, artillery strike whatever I can. I'm going to play dangerously close to the ad that I'm trying to take down in hopes that our ads actually shoot at it. It kind of seems like the drones don't shoot when new enemies spawn. Like it takes them time to register that an enemy's actually there. Or maybe it's because we're just moving out of where they're trying to stop and fight too often with our kiting. I'm really not sure, but it seems very inconsistent. It just hit me that this guy is trying to attack us, and every time he shoots, the projectile's just being removed. This is actually so defensive, so crazy tanky. This guy's literally hovering in the skybox outside of the range of all. Come on, man, just come down here. All right, phase 3. We have made it. Surprisingly, we have made it. Mithrix back down on the ground and very, very angry by the looks of things, but a great start to our damage, already dealing 5,000. I'm gonna focus on the ad. I don't think I have to. I think our bots are gonna take care of it, no problem. But I want to just make sure that we don't let him run wild. At some point, Mithrix is going to steal our equipment. Or our items. That's the thing he does. But I don't think he will touch the equipment slot. At least I hope so. I am a little worried that during some of these damage phases, our drones might wander into those beams of light and take damage. So new plan is kite away from those whenever we see them. We started out great with a big burst of damage at the start, and then it kind of fell off into nothing. Maybe it was just a Praeon accumulator strike or a royal capacitor strike to get things going. If our equipment drones die, we are going to be in big trouble. And I don't think he takes our drones away during his thief phase either. Our defensive microbots even removed the fire on the ground. Oh God! Oh, I just lost so many drones! Oh, shit. Wait, can I buy them again? What, they're just here on the ground? Okay. Oh, that's really bad. I just gave my equipment away. That's really bad. That's really bad. That means if that equipment drone dies again, I will have no bots. Oh, that is so detrimental. That may have just killed the run. I'm gonna have to dodge everything like a god. And I'm not that good at this game. Oh, please don't die, equipment drone. Please don't die. Please don't die. Shit! The equipment drone did not die. To its credit, the incinerator's back up as well. Oh, I just took a big hit there. Damn. I really fucked up. I really fucked up. And the equipment drone is dead, which means my strike drones no longer exist. We're gonna have to buy back every other drone we possibly can if we want to have any chance of dealing damage here. I do not have equipment, and our entire build was based on equipment. He's doing this attack again, and there's nothing I can do to stop him. Oh, and I ate that one really bad. Oh. New ad is back up, and he's actually so much more of a threat than he was last time. Boss at 1/3 of his HP. I need more drones, but I'm running out of money. I need more ads to kill. I need more everything. Oof, he just whacked me across the room. Where are my healing drones at? I'm gonna have to jump into him. Oh, he just jumped. Calling the airstrike. He's below 20,000. I've gotten really good at this dodging phase, though. That is one bonus of being in this fight for 20 minutes. I've gotten really good at that one phase. He has below 10,000 health now. The drones just keep dying, but then I kill some ads and I get enough money to take the drones back, and it's just a vicious cycle of repeating. I like to think of that moment where I gave my equipment away as a learning moment. That's what I like to call those. Where you fuck up so bad that you're never gonna forget that life lesson. But we're still persevering for the time being. He's at 3,000, almost 2,000. Oh shit. Oh, I need my incinerator back. Get back in here. Oh, we're gonna have to buy him again. He's probably gonna die immediately. 1,000? Airstrike? We pushed it, we pushed it, we pushed it. Buy him back now, buy him back now, buy him back right the fuck now. Everyone we can, I'm out of money and there's no more ads. Okay, he's taken my items. He's immune to damage now. He's no longer immune. We also have the incinerator drone already in place. The microbots have been returned to us. What was that? Our energy drinks have been returned to us. He does have, oh, my goat hoofs have been returned. We're actually doing it. We're actually winning. That's another airstrike down right on him. Our teddy bears are back. We have our block chance. We're doing it. We're persevering. We're doing it. I have an achievement I still need to do for the captain. Oh, those defensive microbots still removing some projectiles there. That's excellent. I have to kill this guy by dropping a resupply on top of him. And, well, he's standing still right now, so let's give it a go. I did too soon. Fuck. It's okay. Please tell me I got some more money. I didn't get any more money, so we're going to the end of the level with 1 incinerator drone and 6 heal bots. Oh, no. Okay, where am I at? We need to make it back to the ship. We're not far. And we should be able to navigate over everything that's happening here super easy. These death mushrooms are really scary. If we're in the effect when they die, we will die. And all those small circles that they're going to be leaving on the ground will slow us quite a lot. But we have so much movement speed that I hope that won't be an issue. What will be an issue is our absolute lack of any form of damage at all. We have to charge this one final teleporter. We are at 10%. My current strategy is to run in circles and hope that nothing can catch me. That's literally all I got. The defensive microbots are still removing a lot of the slow fields that these guys would be laying down. Those purple circles that you see are being just gobbled up. We are so very close to the end. 48% and counting. We're halfway there. We just have to survive the incinerator drone. The one remaining attack drone is trying to take down that mushroom, but he simply just does not have any damage. 75%. 75%. We're almost there. We're almost there. 85. They are starting to actually encroach on this territory, but 95. Come on, come on, come on. Holy crap, we did it. Holy crap, we actually did it. We beat Risk of Rain with only drones to deal damage. And we made some massive mistakes at the end, but we were still able to pull through. Oh, my eyes are watering from not blinking for so long. Holy crap. If you have any challenges you'd like to see on the channel, feel free to leave them down in the comments. This was one that was recommended by you guys, and it was terrible. And so he left with a new tale to tell. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button. It helps us out a ton here. Subscribe if you're new and want to see more. And we'll be back with more Risk of Rain very soon.